they say. That's just what they say.
No, I don't
Like, it's the younger kids who say that.
I get it. I'm 6 months before all them, but I don't include myself with everyone post 2000.
That shit's busting.
I get it.
What's that fucking?
I had old parents, so I
Bussin'?
was raised old style.
What's that?
But you're still Generation
video
Z or whatever.
Yeah, I'm still young,
pizza
but like
on the
I'm
ranch.
not part of that. Like
Oh,
I said, there's a
video.
new generation.
What?
Where the
after
dude has
me.
like some gas station pizza and puts ranch on it, and then just
I,
dunks it in the
I think I first saw it and someone found it again.
I have no idea what
Ralph
anybody's
found
talking
it
about.
again.
I'm so
Oh, you showed me that the other day.
It's great. Is that what he was doing in that video?
Yeah, he does that for sure.
Just
That
don't
video's
fuck,
hilarious.
dude.
All right, we're going to start the podcast. I'm over with whatever's happening right now. This is Everything Has to Go, episode 19. This is something that's new to me. I don't know what's going on. We're doing intros. We'll talk about that later, I guess. Going White Oak. I keep forgetting, Brad. Burgundy Stallion?
Yeah, the Burgundy
Okay,
Stallion.
perfect. I feel like that should be like in the front of a romance novel or something.
Yeah.
With Fabio.
A forgettable one.
Yeah, oh, yeah, all of them are like that.
Smart.
But we can go around. Who's here?
Dirt Daddy T, Girthy Camphor Thor.
Ooh.
Is that a real tree?
Camphor? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
He's just girthy.
It's from China.
Probably pronounced it wrong.
It's the real short ones.
We got Kyle, the Drywall Assassin,
That's all I
a.k.a.
care about.
Swamp Ash, a.k.a. Fredward Coleslaw.
I don't care about the length.
You got Slick Nick, aka Eastern Red Cedar, aka Granddaddy Nat.
Boot. A.K.A. River Birch. A.K.A. Grumpy Hippie.
So grumpy.
Sometimes grouchy.
Still don't know what this is.
That's the E. Sorry.
Yeah, who?
It's the Tennessee Cypress himself.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed someone to...
Alright,
Rowdy Ralph.
yep.
He's broken.
Yeah.
Alright, Sean,
Physically and mentally.
a.k.a. Sean Finn, a.k.a. Rich Mahogany.
There it is.
Done.
I think I'm forgetting to, but I'll remember those later.
Yeah, bro.
This is Trey, no AKA.
Trable.
A.k.a. you have Trable, a.k.a.
AKA
Trayvon.
Doesn't even have any
AKA
tree.
Trayvon.
Trey.
Trayvon is
So it's
acceptable
brought
now?
to you by
Can I
Twisted
say
Trey's
that?
I don't know if
Terrarium.
that's cool yet.
A.k.a. Aquarium.
Yeah.
15% off all your terrariums this weekend.
Transcontinental Terrarium
Labor Day
by
sale.
Trey.
Labor Day sale.
None of those snake aquariums. Those are bullshit.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
They're dumb.
And Colorado Rattlesnake, a.k.a. That's it. I got it.
COVID
Colorado
ridden
Rattlesnake.
The Brad,
A.k.a. Patient Zero.
the Brad on.
A.k.a. the real son of a bitch.
A.k.a.
Real son of a bitch.
New
That
trend.
bitch.
AKA.
Good trend.
New trend.
a.k.a.
Better
the
trends,
Changer,
I guess.
a.k.a.
The Change Bringer.
Yeah.
Making changes around here.
Yeah.
A.k.a. Brad on.
a.k.a.
Ooh.
It's good.
That's
This is the first time you give me an add-on, you're going to get so much shit.
And then
Like it
I'll-
hasn't happened before.
Yeah, and then I'll send you the info, and then I'll hang up on the phone, and I'll continue just going about my business.
I'll wait for you to get back.
In air
You'll
conditioning.
turn YouTube back up.
He'll continue botching estimates.
I'm not even.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not even.
yeah.
I'm not even a fan of the
We'll take
whole
your place,
YouTube because it's been so.
It's got a slide and a swim set.
Because
How
it's
big's
been
your
so.
Right on. Yeah, we're gonna send
The
it
search
16
history on that's
feet.
so deep from the years of YouTube that it's not even worth trying to get on there.
All right, we're going to start with, what the fuck were you guys talking about? I'm old. There's a video of something.
Oh.
Sheesh!
Brow had it. It's this dude putting ketchup on some
It was
ranch on some gas station pizza, and then he dunks it in a bucket of ranch, and then flips the camera to himself, and he's covered in ranch, and he takes a bite of the pizza, all while saying the Jeesh thing, and oh god, this shit's busted. Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
good. All right.
And just-
Checks out. I'll look at it later. That's pretty good.
One of those clock things.
It's next generation of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm. It might be an East Coast thing.
Yeah, probably.
Gas station pizza.
Really like Northeast, I think.
New Englandish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Somewhere right around there.
Mass.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, fuck those Connecticut people.
There's like 10. Connecticut's like the size of Larimer
There's
County.
more than fucking Wyoming. Let's be real.
That's
Like,
true.
Yeah, but they're all like, dude, Wyoming people, I mean, they're cunts.
yeah, no, I'd take Connecticut
Most
people
people
over
are
Wyoming people any day of the week. I don't know about you.
Yeah, at least
I don't know
your
about
people
calling
know how to
people.
merge
They got
onto a
house.
fucking highway.
We're aggressive about
Yes,
it. That's
and
what
that's
you just
the way
gotta
you
know.
do.
Like, we're not gonna be a
That's-
bitch.
Stay
Like,
on the
some
highway.
people out here are
Or
just
get off
not.
the highway.
Yeah, some people around here
That's
are just
fair.
not aggressive with it, and you'd have to be aggressive in certain
You
scenarios.
cannot merge onto a 75 at 45
That's what I hate.
like
No,
you have
you
a
have to,
Wyoming.
like,
That is
like
what-
everyone
car.
else, you have to get on the freeway at 35
Dude,
and leave your left blinker on for the next 2 miles.
driving shit this week has been out of control.
This week
in the
has-
trucks.
Oh my god, it's
seen
been
some
so
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
Whew. How about what was the? Who saw the rear ending of the? You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I was right there.
Yeah, talk about that dumb
And
shit.
then old Derek and Jake were across the intersection.
Okay, that's
Oh, it's
what
just
it was.
that link,
Going.
the shitty ass intersection right there. So this van, company van, won't name the company, but was taking a left while a semi was still going straight on Mulberry. He was taking a left from eastbound Mulberry onto Link, and just decided to run into the side of this semi-trailer's trailer.
Yep.
And then the van was in the middle of the intersection, which is already a death trap, and got out. Semi-driver pulled over, he got out, and then 2 fire engines, an ambulance, and 2 cop cars showed up, basically shut the whole intersection down, and people were still trying to make that left while they were there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Classic. Classic Link.
Yeah.
People got places to be. Their time is way more valuable.
Oh, I know, especially up that way, you know.
Yeah, fuck your accent.
I gotta get my hog wow!
They're
Hog
buying,
wheezy.
buying a new
I do
cycling
understand
outfit.
having to get
Like
your hog
hog
wheezy,
wow,
though.
They probably are cyclists.
The other day we got caught. We were going to a storage unit that was right next to a charter school, right at time when school was getting out.
Clearly, they had no buses. There was
No
like
buses, for
80,000 cars in line.
'Cause
just
it's a
fucking
charter
running
school.
into each other, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Fucking
Nightmare.
ridiculous.
Did you remember that fucking guy that just sent it through the
Yeah.
suicide lane through like 3 opposing turn lanes and then cut everybody off to get
Mhm.
his kid? Like he wasn't still gonna wait in line.
We had
Like,
several of those too, because we got backed up. There was some sort of accident or something on college too, and there was people taking that middle lane, like out by Trilby.
oh yeah,
A
yeah.
mile and a half, just
Mhm.
jumping in the middle and going to the turn lane. I was like,
Mhm.
holy shit,
Well,
dude,
that's
that's
not
fucking
what
aggressive.
Not what you're supposed to do.
Do some crazy
Like the left
shit.
lane just to
Dang.
get into the turn
Just the
lane.
middle one, but they
Yeah.
like passed through like the different turn lanes going the other way. It's
Yeah.
like if anybody
All
else
of
there, you would have fucking
Mhm.
killed somebody. It's ridiculous.
I'm not waiting for these assholes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then they're
Yeah,
gone.
that's probably exactly what happened.
That was the best thing about COVID. The traffic.
Yes.
That was
True.
that was, a
That
nice
was
time.
really
People are in
nice.
full swing now,
Yeah.
and they don't know where they're going.
No, they don't.
Did they
They
ever
forgot.
know where they were
Well, they
going?
never knew, but then they forgot.
Well, they were told to stay home, so they're like, okay, I'm supposed to stay at home. I'm not just going to drive around like a jackass fucking everything up.
You're supposed to stay home right now.
You are.
Mhm.
Well, that's
Delta
that one
traffic.
song
Like the
says,
point
where would they go?
Coming home and,
No.
oh, driving's weird.
Yeah. This it's stupid. This
Alex
is
isn't here right now, but I'm still going to talk shit about him.
Good.
Nice.
That dude does not know this town.
No.
I was like, take a left on Timberline, then take a left on Harmony. And he fucking took a right and started going south. And I was like, what are you doing?
That's fair though. He's only been here
Yeah.
for like a year and a half, 2
Doesn't know
years.
Is that
South,
really
north,
all?
south, east,
Because-
west.
Yeah.
Because Derek's the same way,
That's
and he grew up here.
Well, Derek's also dyslexic.
I'm like, Derek, yeah, it's right off of Harmony and Shields. So do I go down Drake? If you want to, I guess we'll get there eventually.
He only
Kinda
knows
doing
how
help.
to drift on down to Drake and Dunbar.
That's true. Dab and dare.
Yep, Labor Day sale. Drift on down to Drake and Dunbar for Doink Dare's Double Deal and Disco Dispo. They're doing 2 for 1 doinks, 3 for 5 dabs.
I was
They're also giving away
That's
another
cheap.
Dodge Dart.
another Dodge Dart.
Another? Oh my god.
I had a 2-man day with Derek not too long ago. I think it was this week, actually. He thinks that shit's so funny. And he's right. But
What, the whole dab? and do?
yeah, the dab and dare.
There's
All
Doink
that
and Disco Dispensary.
Mhm.
Just
Get
keep
all your
adding
disco
shit.
needs and your Doink and Who's Its.
All right, can I tell my story?
Yeah, let's talk about the dumb
Okay.
shit we've done
It's
this week.
this week in
Yeah, this
stupid
week.
shit.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
and stupid shit.
Today
Oh, yes. Yeah, Thor.
so I have two things, but one of them was a first for me today. So I'm standing towards the front door looking at this hall tree, trying to figure out how to move it. And then I just hear, like, a muffled, what I assume is oh shit or something along those lines. And the cussy just comes, like, flying past me. Goes like, Mom, I shit all over myself. Can you help me, please? Like, can you help me? And just, like, goes upstairs. I'm just like, holy shit, bro. Like, he did 100% literally, not figuratively, shit himself to the degree that I had to, like, walk outside. I was so taken aback. I didn't even know what to say. I kind of, like, whispered to Sean. I'm like, that dude literally shit himself.
Dude,
How
you say
old was this
dude.
guy, Steve?
Yeah. How old?
Oh, he was like,
Like 40?
yeah, I'd say like he was like
30s?
40, like I'd say late 30s, early 40s. That's what I'd say.
Mom, I shit myself.
Because his brother looked a lot
Wow.
younger than he did.
God damn, man.
Now, what's the background on that?
Yeah, elaborate. You got anything else? You a pretty normal dude or just...
I seemed to be okay. He was definitely frazzled. But
Rouse got it.
He was in a skiing accident in Vail at a 20-year-old age. Messed up his L1 so bad that they put titanium all through his vertebrae.
Gotcha.
That's an involuntary response, my man.
He was normal, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's normal
His
shit.
spine is just part
Yeah.
aluminum.
Damn,
He's a pretty normal guy.
It's literally shitty.
Watch the handicapped guy shit himself.
Did he cut
I
a
don't
rope
watch,
down
just
a
heard.
black, like early
No,
season?
he was
and
rocking
hit a
double
rock?
black at Vail back when Vail was hardcore because they're soft as fuck now because they want all that tourist
Right
money.
through a rock through his
I
back.
mean, this is good stuff.
Double black diamond.
I did not hear
They've
any
added a
of
lot of
this.
stuff, but
I don't think
imagine Vail 15 years ago where it's like, I'm not paying
I
that.
used to go. I used to go there 15 years ago.
Boot was a ski bum for 20 years.
No,
Nah, it's so
Vail is the enemy. Never go to Vail
I know.
resorts.
Never?
Never.
Not even once.
Not even once.
Where'd you
It's
go?
like-
I went to Keystone last
Oh,
time.
Keystone.
Trash. It was a mistake.
You ever been back?
Yeah, Breck is a mistake.
Mistake again?
Wax snow,
Alright.
bunch
dude.
of ice,
Fuck.
bunch of douche.
Bunch of
Lot of-
Jerrys.
lot of douche.
Bunch of gapers out there.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of fucking Jerry,
No,
real
there's
quick.
some real people down at Breck, but they're wrong. It's not a great mountain.
So our last customer is Jerry, and he wanted these file cabinets at a stupid ass place. I guess not that stupid, but
No,
it was
pretty
close.
stupid.
Kind of. It was close enough. But he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll take the drawers out," and just tries to like pull this drawer out. And I'm like looking underneath, and I'm like, "No, I gotta like push this up and do that." So he's like, "Okay," and just pulls like right as my fucking fingers there, cuts my
Dude.
finger open.
Hell no.
Just like fucking Jerry. Yeah, I was pretty
I was
upset.
gonna say, did you see your blood on his
Who's Jerry?
forehead?
They like I could see it was starting bleeding, so I'm like, I'm gonna go band-aid my finger. I'll be back, and then just went outside.
You should've-
Pissed for a minute.
You should have taken the blood and rubbed it across the top of the thing and went,
Fuck yeah.
file
Make
cabinet.
So start putting your hand on all those files. Like, oh, what are these?
Yeah.
You just got new floors, right?
Yeah.
New carpet?
What you do is you squeeze the shit out of it, so it builds up, and then you.
Another good one is just don't even notice you're bleeding until you bring in like probably your 8th file cabinet in to see a shoe job, and then one of the crew leaders come up and just
Blood
like,
everywhere.
so, which one of you guys is bleeding? Because there's blood all over those filing cabinets. Obviously, it's not me. I'd know. Everyone else checks. None of them bleeding. Yeah, it's me.
It's already like that.
Yeah. I was like, well, should I go clean up all my blood? And they were like, no, they're already doing it. They're more worried about you because there was a lot of blood. I was like, I guess.
Yeah, we had that dumb bed thing that was like the 2 pieces of wood with the metal slat things in between, and they were like very specific about how they just got their carpet cleaned. The first thing when I touched it, just sliced my finger open, and we were trying to shuffle that around, and I was like, oh god, don't bleed all over it.
Pulling blood in your palm. It's like, no, stop.
I gotta put it back in my body.
Start sucking on it. Oh.
So have you guys ever had a...
Go suck the tetanus out.
So,
It's true.
you guys ever had a cussy like shit themselves when you were there? Because that's like the 3rd time that's happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Talk
it
about
comes
last
out.
time
I've had
I had
coworkers
2
shit
people in the same
themselves.
house. Generational gap shitting.
Oh, the generational
Yeah.
gap shit. Yeah, that's right.
There's
Yeah.
2 shits in one, dude.
2 dogs, 1 house.
Yeah, dude, seriously, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna get it, man. You're gonna one of these days. Your
Holy
customers
shit,
gonna get
dude.
it.
Like,
I moved
literally,
an old-
holy shit. Like, fuck, dude.
I moved an
I've
old man
never-
out east, and as we do, we pack dressers like first. And this is a full ass truck. And he shit himself right when we got there, and all of his clothes were, of course, in the dresser. So he sat in a chair with a fucking blanket over his naked ass in the kitchen the whole time. It was brutal.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
That's ridiculous.
It
3
stank
times.
too, dude. It was bad. That was an 80-year-old man shitting like hardcore.
I was gonna say I had an extremely old man in an old folks home, basically like that. Dude shit his pants. He's like, "Good thing I wear diapers." And just went about his business. It's like, damn, all right.
That's my
That's
future.
freedom right
That's
there.
my future.
So I guess continuing the dumb shit we've done this week. So that CSG job that we did was absolute horseshit too.
Oh, yeah.
The
They
freezer
always
parts. Yeah.
Somebody
dude,
had
I loved
pictures
it.
of that. Somebody
I did not take
did.
pictures.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sent you one.
Okay.
I was
you.
real mad
Yeah.
What'd you
that we
guys
had to
do?
do it.
We
Yeah,
had
it
to
couldn't
take
have
all
been that
these-
bad.
Well, it
It
was
was
pretty
estimated
dumb,
for
though.
16 hours.
Exactly.
And you got it
That
done
was
in 5 and a
that's
half.
part of what was dumb. I was
Yeah.
into that too.
But
Because
that's because
the
we
boss
know
dude
that
had
place
no
sucks.
fucking clue what was going on and kept telling us to slow down because we were going too fast. And then
That's
they had
why we
it
had
booked for 2 days and
That's why
16
we-
hours.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
why it
that's-
was-
done in
that's why it was
4.
scheduled.
We saved
So
you
like,
money.
this is what happened. Like
Take a
when we got like
Yeah,
halfway,
they forced us to take a look.
we got like halfway through. There was 10 pallets. We got to the 5th one, and I went and talked to Max. And I was like, "Hey Max, this is set for 2 days. They're already completely backed up down there. I'm gonna go talk to Steve and see if he wants us to continue this tomorrow or something. Since it's set for 2 days." I go fucking talk to Steve. He's like, "Well, it's
We're
only
not
like
gonna be here.
it's only like 1 o'clock right now. Like if you guys it would be great if you guys could try to do it in 1 day and everything. But if not, you guys would do it tomorrow." I was like, "Well, I was just more curious about like." Kind of gestured to all the fucking freezer parts that were stacked up against the wall, and they were all just
Doing
standing there with
anything,
their
yeah.
dicks in their hand. Like, "Oh yeah, we can just do it tomorrow." And he's like, "Oh no. We'll see how it goes. And we get down to like the last 3 pallets, and we're like, "Dog, this was like only 45 minutes later. We took like 15 minutes to do each pallet," which blew my mind entirely. And
Well, but before we even had to take the lunch and stuff, when Max talked to him about it the first time, he was like, "No, we're not even going to be there tomorrow. What are you talking about? You can't do that."
no, that was after I talked to him.
No, that was like the first time he talked to him. He said that. 'Cause that's why
I
he
thought
had
that was
to
like
call
near-
Adam and be like, "Yeah,
Yeah. That was
and he
around like 2
no, I
o'clock.
talked to him
Yeah.
like
That was around 2.
that
I
was the
first
plan
talked to
from the
Steve
beginning.
about that like at
No,
like
that was,
11.
that was way earlier than that.
What were you moving?
No, when he called Adam, that was
Freezer
like 2.
parts.
Yeah. Industrial freezer
They're
where they're going to be putting
walk-in freezer
Yeah.
panels
yeah.
They were
I know
like
exactly
one
what
of
the-
the freezers.
for
No, in
CSU.
the basement of one of the.
They're
actual
going to the
freezers.
natural science building, so they're going to be putting seeds and
Yeah.
plant cuttings and shit in there, and that's
We help those seat guys
Ah, you knew
all
that
the
place
time.
well then.
Yeah, I knew. That's where I was. Most of my classes were, and I also helped to move it out
We
too.
had to move all those panels.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm out.
And it was an active construction
Yeah.
site, so we had to wear
Yeah.
pants and boots and had to wear the fucking construction hats and shit. It was fucking dumb.
It was funny though when we did come back for that lunch though, and I saw you guys. You're like, "You
Damn,
boys
we
done
done
already?" Nope, we walked it. Got the fuck out of there. And
Oh,
you were
yeah.
like, "What? You guys did?" I was like, "No."
Walked a CSU job?
That's
Goddamn
impossible.
right.
Yes.
You can't do
They
that.
don't even let you.
I was like, no, they made us take a lunch because we were not even there for like an hour, and the guy who signed all the paperwork. "So do you think you're gonna be taking a lunch anytime soon?" I was just like,
No.
Dude, that's-
"Dog, we just literally we got here at 10 when it said like 9:30, like
Oh.
Dude, those
we
dudes are
just barely
probably-
started."
probably
They're
getting-
union boys.
Yeah, they're getting prevailing wage.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
exactly. Yeah, they have rights.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you were with me when
Yeah.
I said that. Yeah. They have like workers' rights and
Yeah.
benefits.
They were so taken back when they were
Work
like,
for
"So
an
you guys
hour.
gonna take a lunch?"
Take a break.
No, I don't think so. Like sometimes we don't even get to do that. We'll just if we can, we'll see how it goes. And he's just like looked so bewildered when I said that. And
You're
like
so impressed.
they're like
We
an hour
got
later.
shit to
All right,
do.
you boys, go take a lunch. We'll meet you back here in an hour.
It's 11:30.
Yeah, that's literally what I was like.
It's like-
I was like, we've been working for an hour. Yeah,
like
granted,
lunch
we
in.
crushed
That's
3
nice.
pallets already, but like, fuck.
That's real funny.
Then we
Good old
got
government
back.
workers, man.
Yeah,
Were these like brand new freezer units?
Yeah, brand
They're
new.
bringing in.
Mhm.
Yeah, a bunch of those panels were real fucked up too, which was also really funny.
Yeah,
That
the
was
first
other
one.
thing
Yep,
was-
the first
yeah.
one's like, man, these are really fucked up. I'm gonna take some pictures, and I was like,
So he's doing that, and then of course we're like being like, "Oh fuck, we got to take care of these things." Put them on a pad down there in the hallway, and dude just grabs them and just dragging them across the concrete, and we're like, "Oh,
like they're just dropping them, like they're holding up, like they're dragging it like that, and they're just getting and just boom, just letting it fall on the ground. I'm just like, man, if any of those pieces get broken, we are gonna get fucked.
I didn't do that.
So Brad, you're ready to buy a new industrial freezer for CSU because of those boys.
No.
I don't have to do anything.
It's going to be just like when we delivered that big ass freezer, and I was like, "Nah, we're not putting it in there. We're going around back."
Oh my god, that dude! Hey man, what do you want me to? What door do you think we're gonna go in? Honestly, to tell you, I don't know. Just walked away
We
from
talked
him.
about it on a previous podcast, but that shit was so funny looking at Sean in the mirror and just Sean raising both his hands, just like, and then just walking off.
Because the beeping while the truck was on, dude. I just heard it stop. I was like, fucking done. Done with this, dude. Talking to me on the phone for 5 minutes to tell me, yeah, the gate's locked right now, but someone's coming to unlock it. Then you have to come around the back.
Is that for that, like, a fisheries research lab?
No, it was like a saline or something.
It was like some saline shit. It was like literally right up the street.
Yeah, some sort of
Yeah,
science
that's probably the
provider
same. I think it's
Yeah,
the
next to
same
like
one,
that
yeah.
Sad Dragon or whatever place.
Yeah.
Sour Dragon, Black
We moved
Dragon,
that-
Burger or
Horse and
whatever.
dragon.
Yeah, Horse and Dragon.
Horse and Dragon. Yeah, that's what it is. I've been
It
there.
sounds like a sad.
We moved that. We moved
I
that
was a
past,
sad dragon when
freezers
that was
before.
happening.
They
Yeah.
do make sad pandas.
Yeah,
You're just
that's what I was thinking.
By the way, Sam Panda,
It's
it's
a
real
really good
good.
beer.
It's
Man,
really
that
good,
shit's
yeah.
real
Is that
good.
a South Park reference?
That's a
It might be.
yeah,
Is this
sad
all
panda.
in Colorado?
Sexual
That is
harassment.
South
It
Park
is
reference.
sexual harassment.
Pretty
No,
much.
Horse and
yeah.
Dragon makes sad panda.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
beer.
type of beer.
Gotcha.
It's like
That
a
way-
coffee stout.
Sexual harassment
Yeah.
panda.
Yeah.
See, that makes me a sad
Panda.
panda.
It might be.
One party panda and the other
Mhm.
people's party.
That's when he becomes the don't sue people. He also becomes a sad panda when people sue each other.
That's true. Yeah, he was in court being a sad
It
panda.
makes him a sad panda.
Can I have a suance?
On a side note, Colorado news, the South Park creators did rescue.
What the?
That's a ghost!
Oh my
It's a
God.
ghost! All right, boys.
They rescued Casa Bonita.
They bought it.
They did.
Yeah, they
They
did.
did.
It's
Are they
happening.
gonna make better food?
I've never actually been myself.
It's
We
not
discussed
good.
it. Will
No,
they make
hold on.
better
What was
food?
it?
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
want
Or will
this-
they just
Yeah.
keep it?
I don't want the
More
same.
so-
Casa
tortillas,
Bonita
please.
was really good, and then they got new ownership,
Oh,
and then
okay.
it went to shit.
Because last time I was there, like 4 years ago, I was like, this fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
it's been terrible
It was
for
When I was a
really
kid,
bad.
they used to have commercials on
I don't
TV
know,
with
Trick.
the pool divers and shit. I know. I
Yeah.
still
Black Bart's
do.
Cave.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it wasn't
Black
the food, but
Rock
like the whole
yeah.
show, the whole thing was really cool.
Yeah,
And
and then
then
they
I
got.
went
They
there,
made
like,
it
2
shit.
years
The
ago,
food's
and it
always
was
been
really
terrible.
Yeah, kind of. There's not a whole lot to do. It's definitely for kids.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer. It's a lot smaller than I remember.
Casa Bonitas.
Yeah, they signed that $1 billion contract, and they're like, "Fuck it, we're buying Casa
Yes.
Bonita."
Good on them.
It's legitimately $1 billion.
It's like 900 million or
Holy
something.
shit.
Yeah.
That's the Paramount thing?
Was it Paramount or was
I think
it
that's right.
Warner Brothers? Or it might have been Paramount.
Oh
It's
shit!
Paramount,
I
yeah.
forgot about the deal. They're gonna make like movies and shit.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
that's-
14
I think it's like
movies or
13.
something.
That's all they've done for the last 2 seasons is make like movies. But
But they got more seasons coming too. It said through season 30 and 14 movies or something. That's insane.
30 years or so.
it's happening.
Geniuses.
It's a lot.
Okay, dumb shit this week. We're still on the topic. Why the hell not? Anybody done some dumb
I mean,
shit?
the other thing, the dumb thing we did today too was drive across that fucking bridge. I didn't think we were gonna make it.
Yeah. That was nice, dude.
Pretty narrow bridge.
Pulled in there super quick. I was like, oh, Kyle's gonna be fucked.
I went super wide, and I thought the people behind me were gonna like run into me, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, because I got like most of the way in, and then I was like, shh. Okay, all right.
We were pulling
I think I
out,
can
and he
make
looks
that.
over and goes, "Dude, your right side's right on the rail."
I was like, "You're
"Oh,
on the
shit."
rail right now." I was like, "I'm looking in the mirror. You are on the rail right now. Like, you're not like a little ways off it. You're on it right now. Like,
Bike,
yeah."
man, just a little on the rail.
Oh.
I said,
Over a
"Fuck
river.
it," and just blah.
Pulls forward, you just hear the gong. As it like doinks like the
I
next
was,
little
I was
section
waiting.
of it.
Yeah, I was waiting for that call today from you guys, but then you didn't have cell service, so it would have
Exactly.
been funny.
Yeah.
We never
For
would
it
have
to-
That's
been.
the best
Yeah.
part about this job.
Yeah.
is it's-
Uh,
there's no
Also, the
calling
branch we
this.
broke when we were fucking backing up and shit.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
had-
the Penske. Yeah.
that was a pretty like hefty branch, but he didn't care. He hated that tree
I mean,
anyways.
yeah, I probably dug into the Penske. pretty
He
good.
hated that tree.
No, because he literally told us, he's like, I
He just
hit
kept
it
being
the other
like,
day.
I wanted to cut that down.
He's like,
for
it put a
years.
dent in my bumper. Yeah, he's like, I've talked
Like,
about
I wanted to
that
cut it
tree
down
so
for
many
years.
times.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah, it was funny too because the pictures that I sent you to show you the like width of it too, because the other dumb thing we had to do was load his couches and chairs into the back of his pickup, and he was all worried about not being able to back up, so I had to like pull the Penske halfway onto the bridge. And I could barely even get out and like shimmy my way back to get back over there. It's like, am I just gonna be stuck out here for a bit? Okay, I guess not.
Trucks are fine. Job's going great. We lost Kyle in the river.
That was a real possibility.
Of guys who were in like Penske's or trucks and who didn't want to back up. Remember when me and you went to go move all that weight equipment for that like bodybuilder
Oh, yeah.
dude, and the guy's like, "Nope, truck won't make it back up. Truck won't make it up there. Truck won't make it up there backwards." You were like, "I can get that bitch back there."
I take one look. What do you mean it can't make it? Excuse me? No, it won't happen.
It was no Vince.
I got an F-150 and I can't get it up there.
It wasn't Vince, right?
No, it
No,
was
no.
It was just up in Horsetooth. That's
Yeah.
when I completely destroyed my shoulders and everything. Remember when I just had those giant bruises on? That's where I got it from.
I wish I had some pictures of that hill because that was pretty gnarly.
Dude, that was, oh, yeah. Seeing it go up like,
I'd be like, oh god.
no, because he was going up like backwards, and I was holding onto the chocks. And once the second he threw it in park, I was like, chocks under the wheels.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
It was real steep.
Yeah, we're literally like
Yeah.
that. Like, well, we got to lift it, gate everything down, or push it down like over the side of the truck, and that's what we did. Farmers walked like at least over 1,000 pounds
Oh, yeah.
that day.
Easily. That's. I think there was one point when we were backing up. I think I told you, all right, I'm going to start doing this, and I can't stop.
Yep.
So we're going up.
Step out of the way.
Yep. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, just that same day with House too. Like when we
I
were
was
going
with
down
House
that.
and
So what was his
Icy
plan? Just have
thing,
you
and
walk
was
down
that
the hill and
the
Yeah. When
Over
we were
in
up
the-
in like
up in the
Masonville or
cut
something.
right there?
Yeah.
the
And he was
fucking-
like standing behind the truck and
I-
everything. I was like,
that was
House!
me, you,
Don't stand behind the
me, you,
fucking
and-
truck!
was it Kyle?
Okay.
And I had to fucking serpentine the truck
Yep.
up the hill because there was no traction, and it was this long ass fucking steep ass driveway full of
Soy
snow.
sauce?
Is that Estes?
Just like a no, it
Not
was
the
it was
band,
like right on the edge of
sauce.
town
Okay.
basically, but so I was like, well, I'm just gonna serpentine. I'm gonna hit this dude. I hit that thing hard too. It was like, wow, wow, going up this fucking gravel hill, serpentining it just to get traction, and we made it up to the top. And then the construction workers there couldn't get their pickup up there because I dug it out so much. I was like, well, sorry guys, but
It's
we had to do this job.
cherry infused.
And then backing out, I was like, I'm just gonna have to let this truck go loose and hope we end at the bottom. And House is directly behind it, where I can't even see him. Like,
Trying to
Holding his arms up,
Sean's
trying to
yelling
back
at him
up.
like,
like shit.
"Get out of the way!"
Yeah.
That's literally what I was like. He was like, oh, okay.
this guy.
Why shouldn't I stand behind the truck when it was
Yeah.
barely able to get up there and it's like covered in ice and snow and mud? Why shouldn't I stand behind the truck and back it up?
I know House listens to these.
Oh, I told him the same thing to him.
This was before Broken House, where he just
Where he gave up.
figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like hopes and dreams before.
Mhm.
I just remember seeing that happen. I just got on him.
It smells so much worse than steak.
We're drinking a Custy given liquor.
Liquor. I had the liqueur until I tried the liqueur.
It's liqueur too.
I'll snap a picture of it, but it's in a green bottle.
Yeah.
It looks
It's soy
black.
I'm
It
also
tastes like
drinking
ice.
a Custody Given
not
Steel
great.
Reserve, which is
you
apparently
smell it,
super
you're like,
rare and nobody knows about it. Is what
It
his
turns
price
out-
is.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Nobody's
ever
heard of
made
that.
us
That's
all.
why I
What is
like
that?
these because nobody knows.
Oh, here
about
comes
it.
another bottle.
What?
We all have
You gotta
two.
try it.
Yeah.
Kyle, you said
You each
that
got one of
nobody
those?
knows
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Steel
Yeah,
Reserve?
big
No,
ones.
that's what the
They got a big
Custody.
No, I know,
small
but that's what he
ones.
said. Does he know about Steel Reserve Alloy Edition?
I doubt it.
I don't know about it. Tell us.
Yeah, tell us about Steel
Who's that
Reserve
with?
Alloy
It's
Edition.
Who was I with? that I
Probably
showed?
me.
Yeah.
No, we got this thing.
I can't say that on the podcast.
Oh, it's when we
Don't
when
get
we were
us
D&Ding, Bennett.
It's not bad. Sip it.
No, I know.
Oh yeah, you
And I
bought
showed up
the,
with
was it the lemonade or what was it?
It was something like that. I don't know. It was
The
mango
lim-
lemonade or something.
Mango
but it was,
Steel
it was
Reserve.
Steel Reserve
I've
I've
Alloy
seen those.
Edition.
I have
Yeah.
seen those.
I had
I
never
didn't
seen it, so I
notice it
bought
was
it.
Alloy.
It's probably
We
gross.
do that in
One's
the black cherry White Claw. So a little bit in the black cherry
That
White Claw.
smells like-
That one's better than the
That
last one.
smells like
I know.
fart.
They smell bad, but
Is
they
it
taste
really?
good.
It's better than
That
the
was
last.
honey, right?
That's the honey vanilla.
It's
It is stronger.
Honey vanilla, yeah.
And I guess just as a side note, sometimes we get tipped liquor,
Yeah.
and now we're passing it around.
This is homemade
Oh, that's-
liquor.
Yeah, we're
It
getting
says,
like
it
some.
says cherry, but it tastes
been
more
aged
like
for a
I
a.
thought it said
What?
heavy.
No, it says
looks like it
cherry.
says
It might be
Yeah.
better. No.
It's cherry,
stronger
but it
than
Yeah.
It's better than
it
strong
tastes
than
it
this.
tastes like watered down
Oh, no.
Jaeger.
It tastes like coffee.
That's
get
what
some
it
black
is.
layers.
Yep,
Coffee.
yep,
It
yep.
looks
I
like
take that
a
over that.
weird bottle
This?
of soy sauce.
That's way stronger.
That's like harsher, yeah.
You should snag a beer, Sean. Beer break.
Yeah, I was gonna say this just turned into a taste.
That's like
Thor,
way
can
more
you give us
harsh.
the...
Yeah, don't throw it at my laptop.
Damn it, Thor!
I'm in compromised position.
Thank you, thank you.
Days, remember?
Have some fucking hands.
That's a solid stupid shit we did this week, though.
Well,
'cause
hold on. We got one more
Weirdo
at least.
customer gives you weirdo booze
Yeah.
and fucking talk shit and
Yeah.
has a
Yeah,
weird
I mean,
tree
yeah,
and
yeah,
a
fucking
stupid bridge
steals.
crossing.
And then what
Steals,
happens?
bro.
You
Well,
drink that weird liquor and talk
The
shit.
iron in your blood.
God, I spilled a lot of beer today.
So yeah, last
Yeah, you don't
segment
waste
of
it.
the stupid shit we did this week since three
Bud
out of
Light's
4
not
of
good
us are
beer.
here too. That fucking couch
It's
we
not
had to do
great
yesterday
liquor.
too.
It might be in like 7.
Oh, yeah!
else is it you're gonna drink?
We forgot about the stupid couch this week. I do have a picture.
Are you ready?
It doesn't really
Yes.
do it.
I'm gonna take
A
a
whole
swig of
lot
this.
of
Tell
jazz.
us about the dumbass couch you did.
Well, classic fucking James Megan Rapinoe Ecker booking of the job. And he, you know, it's a fucking, what was that, a 12-foot sectional?
Yeah, something like that.
Two-piece?
Quote unquote L-shaped,
I don't
but
know.
it's basically 2 giant fucking
It's
couches.
just 2 calories.
Both,
Yeah.
they were like both quarter pieces.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
A.
he's just stupid.
We barely got, I was about to do like a death-defying stunt to get it out of there because I didn't think it was long enough in that shit to get it out of the previous
Mhm.
place. But
Yeah, like taking it out of the first place we got was fucking dumb. But then we show up to the other one, and it's like double switchback, tiny stairs, and we're like, this
Low
is
ceiling.
never going to
yeah,
happen.
the small piece was a foot taller than it needed to be to make that corner vertically. So we had to call in the office boys, which at first were like, yeah, like Dare and Rao are wrapping up here in about an hour and a half. They should be able to come and help you. It was like, no,
We're
dude.
just gonna
I'm on
sit
an
here.
hourly and we have another job in Severance, which is a half an hour away. And this is the only piece on this job. It's like, oh yeah, all right, they can't leave here. So Brad and Adam themselves came out and saved the day.
New Trent and Adam.
New
Yeah.
Trent and add-on.
Add-on.
Brad on and add-on. Sorry, Brad, I'm just hating.
Yeah,
And
fine,
embellishing the story to make it sound like you guys are terrible.
That's fine, though.
I'd still rather have
Yeah,
Brad
we had to
come
go
help me than
up
Adam,
over
honestly.
the outside one,
Yes.
and then straight through over the other
To a
stair.
Yeah,
third
it wasn't.
floor.
There was no setting.
Um,
It was just shoot it
so
another fucking
It's
staircase
basically
over.
like you took a third floor staircase and deconstructed it and just went from the outside.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. That,
You
that
went
was some real.
backwards up to the
Dude,
third
that was some
floor.
real Inception shit where it's like,
Yeah.
bop, 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 bop,
It
couches
was-
up, couches just flip it, railing,
The
flip it,
MC
railing,
Escher.
over railing.
And it was so epic, like the execution though. Like we were like a
It worked
crew,
great, yeah.
like a rowing team, just
Yeah.
like
It's like people
And,
lifting
like,
it up,
we
2
were-
people holding it, 3 people,
Yeah.
one
Turn!
run
And
up to help the other 2 lift it, and then everybody had to like.
and then just straight through the
Just
door
fucking
like
ridiculous.
butter.
So you
And
guys
then-
have a video of this, right?
We
No.
should have. There's
We
only
didn't have-
4 of us.
We had to
needed
use
5.
every single person to
See,
do
that's
it.
when you just
Yeah,
go
it's
take your
impossible.
phone and put it up
It's
against the wall
impossible.
tree or
We
something.
couldn't
you know what
I
mean?
saw a picture of
It
it.
wouldn't have been worth it.
Did you send me a
But
picture?
the best
You sent me a
part-
picture.
The best part was the couch. It's so big. It completely shut off their entire like
Oh,
it
dude,
was.
They moved
their
it around like
living
4
room.
times when we got it in there, and it still didn't.
Well,
And it's like, well, this way it blocks the patio door completely. Well, this way it blocks the complete front door. Well, this way it blocks.
Well, I remember
still
when we
everything,
walked
too.
up, Eric,
And they
like-
were not happy, but like we got it up there.
And you had the small
I
you had the small piece sitting at the bottom of the staircase. We walked up. You're like, hey, we're like, hey, what's up, man? And I was like, guessing small piece. You're like, yeah, the other
Yeah.
one's way bigger. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
This
You
is
appreciated it once you actually got on the truck and saw how big that other piece.
No, I knew it was.
It
As
was-
soon as I saw that sitting there, I was like, they didn't just
That's a
want
fair-
help with this.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was very clear.
It was.
We were
huge,
walking
yeah.
out of the house as we did the walkthrough. It was like, this is going to be a lot trickier than
Yeah.
the last place.
Yeah.
And the last place was a shit show.
Yeah.
Not that much of a shit show. I did crawl on all 4s like it was Vietnam.
Those
Under
places
the
are dumb
couch
though.
several
Yeah.
times.
Because that last
At the
time I
first
was
place.
there, I can't remember who else was with me. I know it was James for sure. I think it might have been you, Sean. But they had like that weird loft with the desk in it.
Oh, remember we
were
had to
on
put
that
that
ADF?
treadmill?
No.
Okay,
we
wait, what?
we never would have made it. No,
Okay.
maybe it wasn't you.
Give me more about the house.
It's an apartment, not a house.
It's the apartment
Second floor
complexes
apartment.
without
It's the
naming
ones off of
name.
like.
It's the Habitat Apartments.
Habitat.
Oak Ridge?
It's the Heatheridge.
No, Habitat. Off
Oh,
of-
Heather-
I have been.
No,
to
no, no.
Oh,
Those were
Heather-
that was the
Susan
unload.
Drake.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking about the
Heather
load.
Loaded.
Yeah,
The
the load
load,
up was
yeah.
the
Heatheridge
Heatheridge
load.
ones, and they have like a spiral staircase up to a loft.
Yeah.
They had a desk up there, and we had to like throw that over basically the reverse of what we did with the couch. But
That might have
Anyway,
been me. I've gone
I
up
think-
a
yeah,
lot
I
of
don't
spiral staircases, done a lot of stupid
it was
shit with
real
spiral
dumb.
staircases.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess final thing from me tying together the shit drivers and the dumb shit, but that job that we did after that in Severance too, where those fuckers kept parking in front of the driveway,
the
so we
fuck,
couldn't even
no.
back in the fucking
What
driveway.
the fuck? And not only that, not only did they block the driveway while I'm clearly doing the paperwork with the woman in their like foyer, and these 2 assholes roll up. The moving truck is across the street. They block the entire driveway
So we
and
can't back
stand
in.
there in the entryway.
And watch us move stuff around
Yes.
that fucking truck
Don't
across the street
fucking
into our fucking
offer,
moving
dude.
truck.
It was so fucking outrageous.
Dickholes.
Pre-COVID times are back, bro. Karen is back.
Karen
Like,
is
Why didn't you
back.
say something to them?
Trouble has been brewing in the East with rumors of a strange power. And Karen is back.
Shit.
Yeah.
Her power.
The Dark
Has
Lord seeks.
Yep. The ring is connected to her.
Damn it.
The ring was never destroyed. So part of her power was still there and it's coming back.
They're back.
taking the jobs to Severance.
Yeah, they are. They're already in Severance. They're moving back into Fort Collins now. Fort
Oh, so their
Clarence.
headquarters is no longer in Mordor.
Well, they're chasing
It's
their
expanded
equity game,
out.
bro. They got out there to Severance. Now they're coming back.
Yeah, Karen sees all.
Yes, it does.
She does. She does.
We had
They
a
haven't had a manager to talk to in a long time in person. They've been building
Been brewing.
speech, etiquette, dialogue. They're ready to like see someone in person.
Yeah.
They're
Karen's
half of
armies.
each
Oh
other.
my
Do you
God.
know why Coles is bullshit? Because they're ready. They're locked and loaded.
take my expired
The age of
My
the
Kohl's
manager
cash.
is over.
The time of Karen is nigh.
That's why I drink Bush and go, fuck you.
I had a Karen mid walkthrough, a fucking in-law Karen, which is the worst.
Oh, got you good.
Comes mobbing in mid fucking walkthrough through the patio door in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
And starts going off on this piano that our company supposedly damaged. Her curved bottom Steinway.
Yeah.
Which wasn't there. Was at a storage unit, which was not even in the fucking question of what we were doing. Even the daughter-in-law, she fucking turned around and ran upstairs and waited for me to end this, basically.
Yeah,
Holy
it's true.
shit, dude.
It's true. And what
Like, you damaged my curved Steinway.
and I was the last person
And
to
you
move
moved it. And it was you, White Oak.
And I was like,
Son of a
I'm pretty
bitch.
sure it went fine.
And yeah, motherfucker, her son apologized to White Oak
Yeah,
for being a bitch, even though she fucking came at me hard.
it's true.
But I did turn, like, it ended with me being like, well, we are not moving your Steinway today, and as far as this piano goes, that's not going to happen with this one. Anyway, moving on with this walkthrough now, as I found the woman who is the actual customer
She
upstairs.
fucking bailed.
And then
She's like, I know.
and to their credit, they fucking made sure she was not fucking with us
Corralled her.
that whole day.
But then the unload, first
She-
fucking
yeah.
thing.
No, the piano doesn't go there. It goes to the basement.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
And thank God she didn't watch us. She would not have liked that.
No,
It was a dastardly move.
Yeah.
Like, that leg was inches, if not half an inch, from breaking.
Oh yeah,
Because
that-
it was full vertical, 2 steps up around the corner.
I know. I was just standing on the back, just holding it up. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
what to
with
do.
the
I'm
new
just
guy.
holding it up. I can't see shit. I have
With
a
the new
piano
guy.
in my hands.
I have definitely been there before.
See
with
what
things. It's
happens.
like, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm just holding this. I'm like,
Yeah.
tell me what you want me to do. I can't see shit.
I had to skirt around lean because I knew I could get a pretty good hold on the bottom of the piano board, which was vertical. It has the bracing. And then I could kind of get on the front. And he was like, the corner man. Which
Yeah. The
We
lowest
did
quality.
it. We fucking did
We
it.
did do that. Yeah, that
It
was
was dumb.
terrible.
Mhm.
That was the that was what the first piano I moved this week, and today was the fourth.
God damn.
Yeah, today was
You
my
and
fourth
pianos.
piano.
They've been
Yeah.
fucking getting me.
About the fourth piano today.
Today I had to call out the office again because they sent me with a new guy, and Alex does okay, but new guy and Alex.
Mhm. I heard. I talked to Brad. He was like, "Yeah, I'm out here in the field now." Helping things.
Yeah,
You
doing
guys
things.
weak. I was like,
Cornfield?
That new guy was so ridiculously impressed with us.
It was unfortunate, honestly.
Yeah, it was like, oh no.
Mhm.
Wait till you see what we
That was the
actually
last
do.
new guy we fired after not even 2 days.
Yeah.
1.5.
To be fair, though, he was like, man, you better. We're like superheroes out there. You guys are insanely strong. And I was like,
Holding our
I wouldn't
backs.
say, I wouldn't say
It's all about physics,
strength
buddy.
is a thing. It was more of this is probably in the upwards of thousands, if not more, pianos that we've done.
That one today was probably as heavy as that one we did the other day, Sean.
Dude,
That one
fuck
was a
that
doozy.
one,
That one
man.
fucked you up good.
It fucked me up because I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy. I was like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. Oh, no, it's that bad.
Yeah, it sure
There was
was.
We're
immediate,
talking
like,
like a full upright, like pillar leg,
So-
pillar
yeah.
top.
So
fucking
the one we had today
1800s, late 1800s.
was probably the same weight, but it was bigger than that one. Like just
there was like,
like-
this much room at the end
Yeah.
of the fucking board when
Oh,
we
yeah.
did it.
we did. This rarely happens. The farthest on each side strap on that piano board.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
We did. We had to.
That is a rare occurrence, but yeah,
One of those.
I mean,
new
we didn't
piano
have to. We
boards,
could have
the
just busted
spacing
the
is
fuck out
all
of those
fucked.
pedals.
that's true.
It's for. Have you noticed that one of our new piano boards is the spacing is fucked for a regular upright?
Oh, it's like right on the.
It's too
the-
long.
Too close.
And
oh
they're-
no, yeah, you're right.
like-
that one, yeah.
It's for like a 7-foot grand specifically,
Yeah.
basically. And that one to do a normal upright on it is like it's kind of jank, kind of raggedy,
a little raggedy.
a little raggedy. But whatever,
Put it in my
pianos,
receipt and get it.
piece of cake, no problem.
Yeah.
Move them all day.
Hey, Rowdy Row.
Have you ever moved a piano before?
Thousands.
Only like several
Fucking
hundred.
1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a piano, but that was one of the funny things with Tyler too. That safe door. was like, yeah, like, we were like, I don't know if I should do this. And I looked down at you and I was like, oh, he seems fine. I don't think so.
You don't know how
It
not
looked like
stoked
I
I
was
was.
having a bad
You
time.
know,
That was
there
not
is
cool.
no good time
Kiss it, Brad.
at all
Sounds
in
pretty
that
empty.
situation. Fuck.
Yeah, I
Have
guess
we talked about the
Right.
900 pounds vault
I think
door?
we did.
I don't think we've never talked
very
about it.
briefly.
We
I
drove
wanna
to
say-
Nebraska to do with a
Yeah.
new guy who fucking split
Cut his
his
hand open.
hand
2
open.
seconds.
yeah. It was the
that
specialty
Thailand?
items podcast,
No.
I think. We
Yeah,
went
we
over.
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
fucking.
But that's, just another
Dumb.
example of dumb shit that
Oh,
we've done.
well, what is new since the last podcast is we no longer do that stupid shit.
Supposedly.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
I saw JD's
Except
notes.
for
From
the
the
next
top.
3 months of jobs that they've already booked doing those.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You get the office man out there one
No
day.
more
Oh,
basement
man.
space and
This is
bro.
crazy. It's not even the heavy. Me and Bennett
Yeah.
literally
They
pushed
have
a
to be above
1,500-pound
700.
safe through an entire backyard and everything. Just me and him. And Hanaro decided to take a
He was
5-minute
there.
break. He decided to take
Yeah.
me and Bennett get up there. Bennett's like, all right, Sean, we'll take like 5 minutes, drink some water and everything. Hanaro never fucking touched it. He's standing in the
Yeah.
in
Exactly.
the fucking back of the truck, and you even said like, "Why are you breathing heavy? You didn't even touch this."
I almost said it
Who
to
was
a new
that?
guy today.
Hanaro.
He had just moved
It's like
3
a while
pillows
ago,
from the
like 2.5
basement and
years
was
ago or
doing
something.
that fucking hands on his knees shit in the fucking garage. It was like, dude, what have you done?
He
Well,
just
you didn't do anything.
You just carried cushions.
Yeah, like
You walked up a
he
flight
was
of
on
stairs.
the bottom of a dolly
That's a lot of work.
armoire that wasn't even heavy.
Wait, today?
Yeah, and then it got to the garage. Max met me back in the basement. We moved the China hutch together. As new guy was not doing shit.
People are trying to figure out who you're
God,
talking about. Because I was with the newest
Dodgy
guy.
So I haven't met the
McDodger.
newest.
See, that could be
guy, yeah.
James
That's
too.
also James, yeah.
Yeah, James too. That's
Real
what the
time.
crew. That's
Yeah,
what the new
no, you're
crew
right.
needs to be. Is
Well, if it's James, let's just go
James,
like this.
Timmy
He's
two
got
ply,
a- he's
and
got a plus 8 to
fucking
dodge.
Timmy
Yes, he
10
does.
ply. So.
Advantage on those saves.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, the
It's
soft
like playing
boys.
rock, paper, scissors, but it's paper, paper, and paper.
Mm.
Yep. So,
Nobody's winning and someone's getting torn.
dude, that was
Or
probably
not.
the funniest thing though. When it was like me, you, and Jake, and I don't remember who else was there, but James was there.
That
Oh, yeah.
aggressive. That
Yeah.
was in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
that
Borges was there, I
aggressive
think, yeah.
attempt at bailing on a big dresser, like
I
blatant.
remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's the
in
moment I figured
everyone's
it out.
face.
That's the moment I
Like,
figured
literally,
it out.
James was about to like pick up the dresser with Jake, I think, and I'm walking up the ramp, and James stands up and like goes to the pad.
Like, really?
Everyone called him
And I'm
out.
and I'm behind Bill with
Yo.
two, and I was like,
Then
then immediately Jake was like,
fucked
yeah.
up,
it was
dude.
like Jake or Bill
That
was
is
immediately just like,
fucked up.
did you really just dodge that? And he's like,
I was hesitant
we need
to
to
like
do some
walk.
bad,
Like,
yeah.
is this happening? Like, am I really gonna pick this up right now?
As long as you called him out
Fuck
today,
you,
I'll leave
dude.
it in.
It was so funny
Fuck
because
you.
even that day, me and Boo just got back from taking in one of the other thick ass dressers. We're like, hopefully those other guys got the other one in, and then he literally just did that. We were like,
See, that was the exact same situation with me too. That he was joking about how all the crews had to be D&D groups or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, at least you got a +8 to dodge." And then he's standing on the other side of a dresser, and somebody else walks up the ramp, and he's just like, "Okay, I'm gonna fold this pad. You won't grab that?" And I was like, "Oh, that +8 to dodge really coming in handy."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, that's
Played
what
that
you
real
meant."
quick.
I was like, "Yeah, motherfucker, hold it up."
Advantage on
Rolling
the
advantage.
dodge.
Son of a bitch.
I love when Tay learned about James's dodge skills.
yeah.
Man.
He was like 4 days here and like, the fuck is wrong with this dude?
That shit raggedy, bro.
Is that guy just
No.
not strong or something?
No.
Like, why does he not pick anything up?
I got
that
Alex
hair-
pretty good today. We were doing a pretty rough dresser up 180-degree switchback. I had to do it with him because I couldn't do it with the new guy. And there was a point where I was like, all right, you got to go high. And he goes slightly higher and then tries to make it around the corner and bumps into the middle. And I go, no!
Yeah.
And we come back. and he's like...
Spray bottle in hand.
and he's like,
Oh, bad.
can we set this
Bad
down?
move,
And I
bro.
said, either we're going all the way up or we have to go back down. And to his credit, he went, okay. And fucking lifted that bitch up, and we made it. But
There you go.
he was talking about it for the rest of the day. He's like,
He
you
was
really got me
stoked.
good, man.
I like that.
I like that.
Oh man, so the new way we're driving around the building? Nah, never mind.
Counterclockwise?
Nah.
No, it's clockwise now.
Clockwise.
It's just, I'm gonna get you. Rubber band drive-bys are gonna be a
Actually
thing.
impressed.
Ooh,
I picked that up pretty good.
Yeah,
Keep 'em.
we did much better than I thought we were going
Yeah.
to about going the right direction. It only took like 1 or 2 days to
You mean
switch
Well, yeah,
out.
the first day was me and Poitras told Nick about, Jake about it because he was asking us if anything new happened at anything important came up at the meeting and all that. So we told him, well, we're supposed to park the other way now and everything, supposedly. And he's like, all right. Then we're pulling in. He's like, Sean, we're supposed to park the other way, right? Ah, fuck it, I wasn't there. They're not gonna say nothing.
Me and Boot got real close. You started taking that turn, and I was like,
Don't do it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't
It is
like
weird.
I don't like how all the trucks look shittily parked now.
Because they
Well,
are.
they are, yeah.
We don't know what to do. We're so confused.
It's like parking on the wrong side of the street.
Yeah.
Because we are.
Well, the problem is, too, when we come around the counterclockwise side, we can pull straight into that far right spot.
Mhm.
But coming around counterclockwise, we have to
Basically
pull
to
up
back in.
and then back into
That's
it.
the goal is to back in, first one back into that spot. I don't know if anybody's even said anything. I had to talk about that.
Well, see, that makes
It's
makes
trash.
sense to
It's-
us
that
and
makes
everything.
sense.
But
It
like,
does.
And honestly, the trucks aren't that faded one side or the other.
But also, Omar's pretty rough, but
Omar's
the rest of them
Omar's
fucked.
Well, let's get someone more confident to do our.
well, also, granted, I'm not going to say it on the podcast.
I'll talk shit about Brad. Someone was supposed to back in. Maybe the office guys backed the truck that was in front into that spot.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I pull in like, rousing fuck.
I mean, we did that before too. Pull it, who's
Who's
still
the
out?
spot for
Boom! I'm gonna get him good.
I don't know
All
if
the way back
Forward
on
and turn left. This is
Yeah.
NASCAR, by the way.
Exactly.
We have to
Why
turn
is
right
that-
now.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Also,
work.
at the same time, though, we've all gotten each other all the times over the years.
All
it's
the
like,
time.
ooh, first truck back, let me park in the fucking middle.
I've literally been
I've
in the
never
truck with
once
all
done
of
I
you.
don't believe
Dude,
you.
I've literally been in the truck with you. We're like,
No, I have.
oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck
fucking
those
lying.
boys. I'm gonna fuck those boys.
Yeah.
When I park in the front corner, I'm like, I'm leaving plenty of room for this truck to then
Get
pull
the fuck
forward
out of here with
in
that.
the morning.
Bro, you're like,
Back out
bro, you're like,
with no problem.
this is Eric pulling up. He's like, yeah, we got him. Park in the fucking middle. It's like, instantly, it's like, psh, fuck logging out.
Yeah.
Let me walk to the back of the truck.
Bullshit.
Oh, half these tools. Let me go in. I'm going to do this paperwork upside down.
That's how I train the new guys. Yeah.
Oh, you trained the new guys?
You train me. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
52
Because Nick's worth.
tool pickup.
Nick,
Our time.
Nick was worth it. My salt.
I mean, have boot, have fucking white oak here.
Am I good at
Yeah,
stuff?
I was with you.
What's happening?
I don't know.
With you my
Yeah,
first day.
shit.
To be fair,
Well, you bring us street cred, Trade.
to be fair,
Tread.
your first
Tread.
day,
Halfway between right there.
Tread
first day or
Tread
second
with
day,
Van Halen.
you're like, oh, you guys drinking beer back here? And you drank some beers with us. It's
Yeah,
like,
you
First
hung
day.
out there.
Yeah.
First
It was
day.
first
No,
day. That's what I meant. Yeah, like
because
first or
honestly,
second day.
like the only reason
You're
why
like,
I
oh,
say
you're drinking
that
some beers?
is
I'll
on,
take a beer.
on the tour of this place when I got introduced. Yeah, no, they told me like, yeah, that room over there. Everyone gets back at the end of the day. They usually drink some beers out here. And I was
Yeah.
just like, all right,
I
cool,
like a beer.
man. I was just like, I'm down with that for sure. So like, I knew it was gonna happen. So when it happened on day one, and you all were like, "Yo, you want a beer?"
I think
was
I
like,
worked with you. your
See,
first
and that's
day.
fair because
No, you
a lot
didn't.
of day one
Or
dudes
just
I
are
just
like,
Yeah,
didn't
we're
know
good.
you. I
Yeah.
think you were the one who said, "Do you want a beer?" Because
Yeah.
like I came out like just was gonna introduce myself to
Yeah.
people, and then like before I left or whatever, just say hello to everyone because I saw people were chilling out back, and then just
And you were here for 6 hours.
As soon as I walked
Yeah.
over, someone was like, "Yo,
That
you
was
want
the
a
first thing
beer?"
you said
I
to
was
me.
just
Yeah,
like,
like,
"You
yeah,
were
we're
asking,
getting-
hey, you want a beer?" And I was
you're
just
hanging
like,
out with
all
us?
right, man, yeah. Yeah,
No,
I do
because
actually.
honestly, man, I mean, besides that one fucker that got fired on his second day last week or whatever.
He was stoked.
No, he was so excited about
Yeah,
like
but
working.
most
He was
time,
like,
new guys get back and they're like, it's like, you want a beer, man?
Nope.
I'd love one, but no thank you. It's like, I don't know what that means, but okay. And it's like, I see it, and then JD or Adam gets a fucking text at goddamn fucking midnight, like, I don't think I'm gonna make it tomorrow.
I'm too drunk.
Too hard.
We
I
maybe
drank too
shouldn't have fired that other guy, but probably.
Fuck that guy. I don't even know.
what we were talking about.
I
Yeah.
don't even know.
I don't think
Yeah,
it
he
was
showed up. He showed up 10 minutes late his first day.
Fuck
I'm
you.
just
Oh, that
bothered
guy.
because me
Thomas
and Max
must be in
actually
that
trained the
shitty.
shit
No
out of him.
fucking
That's
way.
fine though, but here's the thing, Eric, is that
That's what you get for training.
I know. That is what I get for training a fucking new guy and not being
yeah,
a fucking
and
standoffish
the problem
dick.
is that he showed up half an hour late. They were scheduled for fucking 9:15. Wouldn't you wish you had that every
Yeah.
day?
And that job
He was
sucks.
scheduled for 9:15.
And he
showed up a half hour late.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was why it was like, okay,
Ridiculous.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
that's
7:30 I
uncalled
could
for.
kind
Then he was like,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
about it.
That's why I told Adam, I was like, man, if
I
it
mean-
was 7:30, like when you start a new job, that's kind of rough to get into, especially physical labor.
That's
But he had the blessing that no other crew had today of showing up at fucking 9:15
2 hours
and
late.
showed up.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically
and
2 hours
his
after.
first day, he showed up to me and Max, had the whole truck done, checklist, everything fucking done. It's me, Max, and Adam standing out back. And he shows up, and Adam sees him through like 2 office doors. What happened?
Yeah.
And then he comes out to us just like cross-armed, me mugging.
Yeah.
You're with us today. Let's go. We're ready.
We're running late.
That's what we need to do to every.
And that day
crew.
went surprisingly well, considering that's
Yeah.
how it
But
started.
then his excuse was like, oh, I didn't set an alarm.
Yeah,
It's
dog.
9:15.
It's your first day. Yeah, we commented like, it's his first day. You like,
That's fine.
show up early on your fucking first day. you
There's also a
Second
huge
day, we weren't
difference
until
between my alarm.
You know,
didn't
you
go
know,
off
you
at
do.
10.
I do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what you do.
I showed up. You were supposed to.
You showed up at
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
That's
You
right.
showed
It was
up at
later.
9.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
chilling with me,
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah, I sat there till 10. I was like, all right, he's not coming.
I'm so mad. My first day I was on a 3-trucker. My
That's how
second
it
day I
was.
was on
We were
like
doing
a
the stretch.
2-trucker
Yeah.
office job. Like
I'm a big.
I was just on all the big jobs when I first started.
Yeah, when I first started, there was a bunch of big jobs. I think
Yeah.
we were doing more like.
And I was still in at
stupid big
7:30
jobs
every
then.
fucking day.
Yeah, I was
Blue
on time
donkey
every day.
nuts.
My second day, we're out till 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, no, but Tanner that dude had the worst first week of any new guy that has
Oh, the
I'd like
original,
to say
the
something
OG.
about that.
We'll
I
have
promise,
He
guys.
had
I
been there on the
promise.
same job, that OG
I
CSU
promise.
job.
Mhm.
The like
You had a rough one,
10-story
too.
building.
Yeah.
That whole uncommon
Uncommon
shit.
CSU back to back.
That's
Yeah,
basically
but-
the same thing.
Yeah.
But
It's
Yeah.
not great.
Jesus.
Tanner's first day was Jerry's Artorama.
Ooh.
That was a
It's a liquor store now.
Artorama. I think that was like
It was a liquor store.
that was an
before,
18
too.
and a half hour day. That was his
What
first
the
day.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too
What
much.
liquor store is that?
I don't know what it is now, but
I don't think I
It's
would have
very
kept
nice.
working here if I had an 18 and a half
I
hour.
had
Max-
see, but I already the
Yeah.
problem. The thing is, I was already.
14 and a
I had already
10
been
back
working
to
here a
back.
while, so I laid it down to Tanner.
Okay, yeah.
So
he
he
had some
just
support.
wrote that off as a shit job. The next day showed up. I think it was like a 12 and a half hour shift, and then he did a fucking 8-hour pack and move, which 8 hours of packing and then like 4 hours of moving, and yeah, dude. And then I think his fourth day was your first day at CSU.
That was my third day. Too.
Or third day or whatever, but yeah, man.
It was my first day. I moved a piano 10 feet, and then I went and unloaded a pod with boot, and it was like the easiest shit I've ever done.
And you
And
broke
then I
the
this
shit
showed
is
up
out
and
of
the
sweet.
that.
second day was the fucking uncommons. And then the
Wait, I
third
want
day
to
was
circle back to what
CSU.
Boot just said. Hold on.
Was
Kyle's
that-
first
That
day.
was your first
And
day.
then
You
there
fucked
was
that
like
thing
You
a
up.
broke
fifth
the
day
shit
or
out.
something
You were there
was the
too,
day
man.
that I dropped
Sorry, I
that
saw it.
fucking
Oh,
stupid
okay. Yeah,
piece of
yeah,
Uncommons,
review.
that's
So
what the
yeah,
place is.
I had one day off in between those. So
So,
that's why
but-
I was so fucked up. At
Oh
that
my
point.
God.
But anyway,
Kyle got all fucking stage frighty and shook and fucking dropped this.
Dude, you know what fucking happened? Let me tell you what fucking happened.
It was hilarious.
There's this huge ass thing. It's a TV stand. It's got like rolling doors and shit.
I know I brought that up on the
Thing
panel
was
before
dope.
too. That was one of the first times that I disappointed you, Bennett. And I still feel bad about
It was the very first time. But I look at Boot and I'm like, we're going to carry this. And Boot's like, nah, we'll let the new guy do it. And we fucking take it out there and the
I
new
took
guy
it
drops
all the way
it.
out the front door, all the way down their fucking stairs, and
You were in the
along
pod.
fucking
We were in the
sidewalk,
pod.
up their driveway, inside the pod, and then I fucking dropped
That's right. That's the only thing I care about. I fucking
Yep.
got this drill.
Go figure. And then he called like several times and told them to fire me.
That's true,
Fuck
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah,
You did that?
it was kind of an asshole.
You did that?
What?
You called multiple
Oh,
times.
no, not me. What?
I was like, damn, that's really out of character.
Oh, does he call on you?
No, the
that
customer,
customer
yeah.
knew it was your
The
first
customer
day,
called
too.
several times. I know, exactly.
Which ultimately makes it all my fault, because I definitely insisted that you carry it.
I know you did. I was like, all right, that's cool, whatever.
And I pretty much did, but
Yeah, you
you
did.
made it no different way. Yeah,
You
it was
did
hard.
You did the whole thing, and it was totally fine. No,
All
it
right.
wasn't.
Well,
it wasn't, but yeah.
today was pretty exciting, I guess. We had a lot to talk about this week. Closing comments or anything?
Oh yeah, I got some.
Okay.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and smash that bell notification. Yes, and make sure to stay up to date on everything we're doing.
Tip
Yeah.
your movers.
And comment. Stripper fitness. Chauvinistic. Stripper fitness. Stripper fitness. Stripper fitness. Chauvinistic. Stripper fitness. Stripper fitness. It's chauvinistic and quite frankly disgusting. Strip. Disgusting. Strip. Disgusting. Strip. Chauvinistic. Stripper fitness. Stripper fitness. Stripper fitness. Chauvinistic. Stripper fitness. Stripper fitness. Chauvinistic and disgusting. Strip.